Welcome back. So they've done an update. They've now added carrying capacity. And I am currently overweight. I know I should not have gotten that supersize at the drive-thru. So, the way that you deal with this is with a new cargo storage system. Let's see. There we go. Cargo space. Is that what it is? I'm guessing that's what it is. How about storage? Might be that. Don't really know. Google. What do I need to do? Come on. Okay, cargo space are special enhanced type blocks that are designed to increase the inventory capacity of storage containers. Okay. So if I'm reading this correctly, what they added was a cargo spaces, which expand the storage block. So start with storage. Let's try cargo. And something I did in between episodes was move my docking pad. So it's now over here. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. So when you have a multi-item slot, it actually gives you a scroll option. And this is another thing they added. When you when you dock a ship and you have this the storage linked to the docking port, it can auto pull items from the ship. And if you have storage on the ship, you can also pull items from whatever you're docked to. But I'm going to deactivate that since I don't need that. use as personal cargo? No. So one of these come with 100 capacity. If I hit V on that. Now I'm at 200. I might be asking why this one is invisible, because it's not a normal block, as in terms of this kind of stuff. The cargo space is pretty much just a designated location where cargo can be placed. So I think I can show that. Yep, that's now over capacity, and interesting, doesn't show. Because as you fill up the inventory, it's supposed to create a representation of storage. Wonder why it's not doing that. Let's see. Wondering, I can't even target it. That is weird. Enter connection mode. Oh, yeah, just brings that up. Well, what if I go and craft more? just make a full 3x3 square. Ah, there we go. So now we're getting some cargo. And apparently, when you place the storage down without it being connected, it pretty much disappears. Yeah, I can't place anything there. Huh. Okay. How's that look over here? So yeah, it's using the slab system to show, I guess, the percentage of storage. About 30%. Yeah, I guess so. So, I can show you what I've been working on here in order to come up with a better docking system. I created a ramp just under the ceiling, and in my ship I put a door on the ground and doors on the side, so when I'm actually on another planet I can get out. I've started expanding this stuff. Getting it in line with the other side. I've also crafted an antenna. So I got the antenna computer here, or scanner, and then the scan antenna, which is supposed to increase the, I guess, the recharge or the scan rate or something. I'm not quite sure. Problem is, it takes up a lot of power. So I go ahead and there we go. Scan. there goes the power as it recharges. And I pretty much doubled my power generation and power capacity, and even that is not good enough for the antenna. So if you're thinking of putting an antenna on a small ship, I would say I don't recommend it. Because, yeah, I'm now at a power failure, and it's still gonna charge up, but it's gonna charge at the rate the power can generate. And I can generate 3,500 energy per second with a storage of 66,000. And it just kills the power. Yeah, there's all my power blocks. There we go. And that power drain tick is, I believe, from the antenna. So even when it's not doing anything, it's still taking power. So that's not really a good thing. Whee! Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, well, actually, let's look at the scan history. So let's see, that was the last time I scanned. So it gives you scan location, scan range, system ownership, territory relation, mining bonus. Didn't even know there was such a thing. System owner station position, and scanner activity. I think the first time I did a scan, it told me there was a cloaked ship, but I did not have the capacity to actually discover it. So what I think I'm going to do is finish working on this, or at least get some more progress on this, and maybe even get the underside going. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will be back later. Okay, so I ran out of the red stone, so I'm going to have to collect more. I've got the outside pretty much the way I want it. Got a lot of glass to let the light in. And there's a lot of stuff I've been doing in here. So I've got cargo storage slots. And oh, that reminds me. In build mode, it shows you the locations of your storage slots. So I was able to recover and replace the missing storage slot. So now I've got a full 3x3 area, which gives me 1,000 capacity. Only at about 10% capacity at the moment. And all of this and all of that I can use to store stuff. And I've got it in the tower for the docking. So if I ever want to link the docking port and storage, I can. Or if I just want to exit my ship, come down here and grab an item, I can. I've got some areas where stairs will go in. The middle tower is going to be construction and crafting. And the first tower, I don't know yet. Because I don't want the power to be in the first building just because of safety. I'm thinking of putting the power probably under the middle building, or the middle tower. See, yep, those are done. Okay, now to put in stairs. I've been getting pretty good at using the advanced build mode. It cut down a lot of the block placing when I was building all of this. And on a side note, when you use the advanced build mode and place an item in a extended area, it will only place in an air block. See this area? It's a 3 long. If I do 5, it only places it in open areas, and it only uses that amount of resources. It doesn't use 5. It actually uses what's placed. So that's very helpful. The only thing I wish that they had actual ramp blocks and not hull blocks. I think hull blocks should be used on ships and not for ramps. But that's just my opinion. Believe. Yep. And sometimes that happens. This, let's see, it's based on a cursor location normally, but if you target a wall or any other direction, it'll then lock to that point. But if for some reason you miss it, like doing that, it then places it outside. So you kind of do have to be careful, especially if you're doing like a 10 by 10 block placement. And on another side note, you can delete stuff using the advanced mode. Show it over here. So it's going to delete a 3 long area, but it's not the one that's selected. It'll go in the opposite direction of the box based on what block you're actually targeting. So if anyone's curious as to how that stuff works, that's how it is. Okay, check this place out. So got front door in, got some, I'm starting on lighting, because as much as these windows let in light, it gets kind of dark in here, dark and gloomy, especially with the black wall. But I think it looks pretty good. Oh yeah, definitely need light over here. Little walkway up to the top area of storage, which I might have to add more later on. I'm going to start working on interior floors, and we'll see what happens there. So yeah, leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this series, leave a thumbs down if you don't, leave comments and suggestions, subscribe to see the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.